cemented and your efficiency or your accuracy will improve. So we'll start with today's session. So take 2 minutes to solve this question. So what they're asking is candidates in a competitive examination consisted of 60% men and 40% women. 70% men and 75% women cleared the qualifying test and entered the final test, where 80% men and 70% women were successful. Which of the following statements is correct? Success rate is higher for women. Overall success rate is below 50%. More men cleared the examination than women. Both A and B above are correct. So they are saying that in this examination, there is a competitive examination. In this examination, 60% were men and 40% were women. So we can take 100 as the number of candidates who have appeared for these competitive exams. So 60 would be men. The number of men would be 60 and number of women would be 40. So now 70% men and 75% women cleared the qualifying test. So 70% of 60 is 6 sevens are 42. They have cleared, 42 have cleared, and 75% women cleared the qualifying test. 75% of 40% would be 3 by 4 for 30. 30 women have cleared the qualifying test and they have entered the final exam. In the final exam, 80% men and 70% women were successful. So in the final exam, 80%. So this would be 80% of 42 would be 6. 8 was a 16, 1, 8 was a 32, 33. This is 33.6. So since we have taken the number of people as 100, it is coming as 33.6. Don't worry about this. I mean, we have just assumed that there are 100 total people who are taking the exam. That's why it's coming in decimals. Don't worry about that. And 70% women were successful. So out of this 30, 70 were successful. 7 3s are 21. 21 people were successful. So now we have 33 out of 100. We have 33.6 men who have cleared and 21 women who have cleared. So we'll see this statement one by one. The first statement says that the success rate is higher for women. Success rate is higher for women. This is 21. 7 3s are 21. So 21 divided by 40. And this is 33. So the success rate of this is 33.6 divided by 60. So clearly this is very close to 50. This is more than 51. So what is this percent? 33.6 divided by 60. This is 56%. It's close, and this one is around 50%. 52.5%. So the success rate of women is not higher, the success rate of men is higher. So option A is wrong. Overall success rate is below 50%. Overall success rate, if you add these two, this would be 54.6. 54.6 have cleared out of 100 have cleared. So this is greater than 50%. So overall success rate is around 54.6%. So again, option B is wrong. And now more men cleared the examination than women. So 33.6 men have cleared and 21 women have cleared. So clearly 33.6 is greater than 21. So option C is correct and option D is wrong because A and B is wrong. So option D is wrong. The correct answer is option C. More men cleared the examination than women. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, please ask. We'll move to the next question. So take 2 minutes to solve this question. And one has got option B. We'll see how to go about this question. We'll use the same technique. In this case, there are only two items, that is hockey shirt and hockey pants. So what they're saying is 19 boys turn out for playing hockey. Of these, 11 are wearing hockey shirts and 14 are wearing hockey pants. There are no boys without shirts and or pants. What is the number of boys wearing full uniform? So we have two decision points. One is hockey shirts and then hockey pants. So I'll in the row I'll keep hockey shirts and no hockey shirts. These are the two items that is there. And then hockey pants and no hockey pants. Please excuse my handwriting and my drawing here. This is total. This is total. There are 19 boys. There are 19 total boys. And of these, 11 are wearing hockey shirts. 11 are wearing hockey shirts. And 14 are wearing hockey pants. 14 are wearing hockey pants. There are no boys without shirts or pants. No boys without hockey shirts or no hockey pants. This is 0. Now they are asking what is the number of boys wearing full uniform. They are asking wearing full uniform means they are wearing hockey shirts and hockey pants. So they are asking this value. So we'll fill the boxes here. 11 plus something will give rise to 19. So 11 plus 8 is 19. And then 14 plus something is 19. 14 plus 5 is 19. Something plus 0 is 8. This is 8. And this would be 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. This is 5, 11. So everything is filled. And then what we have, so we were supposed to calculate was people who were wearing hockey shirts and hockey pants. So that is option, that is 6. So that is option C. I hope this is clear. Suraj, you had got option B. Is this clear? So you could do the same problem using the Venn diagrams, but this chart method is more efficient and more faster way. If you want, I can even show you the Venn diagram method. But if you don't want, I mean, if this is okay with you, if these kind of questions, for these kind of questions, if you use the chart method, it is more efficient. Okay. So is this clear? So I'll just show you how to do this with this thing, overlapping sets also. I mean, from Venn diagram also. So they're saying there are 19 boys and one is hockey shirts and hockey pants. So one circle would be hockey shirts. This is hockey shirts, hockey pants, and there are 19 boys in total. 19 boys in total, and there are there are no boys without shirts or pants. So the no boys with shirt is outside one is let it be D here. This is A, B, and C. So that B is 0 because there are no boys without shirt or pant. Everyone out of these 19 boys are wearing something like hockey shirt or hockey pant. So D is 0. And then we know that A plus B plus C is equal to 19. And 11 are wearing hockey shirts. Hockey shirts are 11. So A plus B is 11. And then 14 are wearing hockey pants. So B plus C is 14. And what is the number of boys wearing full uniform? That is both hockey shirts and hockey pants. We need to calculate B here. So in this equation, we add these two. When we add these two, this will be A plus B plus C plus B. This would be 2B. I have taken it as B plus B separately. This is equal to 25. And A plus B plus C I have 19. A plus B plus C is 19 here. 19 plus B is equal to 25. B is equal to 25 minus 19 is 6. The answer that we want is 6. So, but in this chart type method, you don't have to worry about these variables and that's why it becomes much faster and less prone to errors. I hope you understand why now you at least realize why the chart method is, the tabular form is much easier and efficient and much more quicker. Is it clear? We'll move to the next question. Which one? Which one do you want me to explain healthcare? This Venn diagram one, right? So we draw, this box represents these people who are playing hockey. There are 19 people playing hockey. And there are two things, hockey shirts. One circle represents hockey shirt. The another circle represents hockey pants. And the overlapping part is the area or the number of boys who are wearing both hockey shirts and hockey pants. That is full uniform. So I'll have just named it as A. A is the number of students who are wearing only hockey shirts. C is the number of students who are wearing only hockey pants. And B is the number of students wearing both hockey shirts and hockey pants. That is full uniform. So, and they are saying that there are no boys without shirt or pants. So everyone is wearing something or the other. Either they are wearing hockey shirts or they are wearing hockey pants. So this D, the outside one, which is not there inside these circles, this D is 0. So D is 0. Now, since D is 0, A plus B plus C plus actually D is equal to 19. Since D is equal to 90, Z is equal to 0, this whole thing is 19. And now A plus B is equal to 14, 11. But because they have given that 11 are wearing hockey shirts. Who are wearing hockey shirts? A plus B are wearing hockey shirts. So A plus B is equal to 11. Then B plus C, that is 14 are wearing hockey pants. So B plus C is 14. So if we add these two equations, it's A plus B plus B plus C. So I have taken as A plus B plus C plus B. This extra B I have written here. And A plus B plus C, I have taken the value 19 from here. This is 19 plus B is equal to 25. B is equal to 25 minus 19. It is 6. I hope this is clear. If it's clear, we'll move to the next question. We'll move to the next question. We'll take 2 minutes to solve this question. Time. So some people have got option C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people have got option C, and 1 has got option A. Now 7 have got option C. We'll see how to go about this question. So in a conference, out of 100 participants, 70 are Indians. If 60 of the total participants are vegetarians, then which of the following statements is or are correct? The first statement is at least 30 Indian participants are vegetarians, and second is at least 10 Indian participants are non-vegetarian. So there are two decision points here: Indians, not Indians, and vegetarians and non-vegetarians. So I'll take this as Indians and not Indians. Vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Again, this is total. This is total. So there are 100 participants. 70 are Indians, and if 60 out of the total participants are vegetarians, total participants are 60. Total vegetarians are 60, non-vegetarians would be 40, and Indians are 70, non-Indians are 30. So they're asking, the first statement says that at least 30 Indian participants are vegetarians. So Indians, vegetarians, this column, they're asking what is the minimum value of this number, this box, minimum value. If this has to be minimum, this has to be maximum. So when would this be maximum? When these all 30 people are vegetarians. So this, if we take it as 30, if we make this the maximum, then this will be minimum because the sum of these two will be 60. So if this is the maximum, so the minimum would be 30, because 30 plus 30 is 60. The minimum value of this thing, the Indians who are vegetarians, are 30. So clearly the option A is option 1 is correct. And now there's after this, we'll take second statement. At least 10 Indian participants are non-vegetarians. Now Indians, non-vegetarians, this part. Again, we have to minimize this. So what is, if I have to minimize this, I have to maximize this. So in this case, let me maximize all the 30 would be non-Indians and non-vegetarians. So this 30 would be here in this box. And if 30 is here, the minimum would be 10. Because 10 plus 30 is 40. So minimum 10 people would have to be non-veg. And Indians non-veg. So option 2 is also correct. So the correct answer is option C. Both 1 and 2 is correct. I hope this is clear. See, in these kinds of questions, this chart method, I mean, this this matrix method is much more useful and much more intuitive. So you don't have to worry anything about the equations and all. I hope this is clear. If this is clear, we'll move to the next question. We'll move to the next question. So take 2 minutes to solve this problem. And please post the answers that you have got. 2 people have got option B. One has got option D. Others, if you If you have got the answers, please post your answers in the chat section so that I can B and D. Okay, 2 people have got option D. So we'll see how to go about this question here. There are only 2 responses, I mean 2 kinds of responses. One is for option B and one is for option D. Okay, so we'll see how to go. What is this question asking? In a group of 15 people, 7 can read French, 8 can read English, while 3 of them can read neither of these 2 languages. The number of people who can read exactly 1 language is. So there are only 2 items here, French and English. So we can use the chart, I mean the matrix method. And there are 2 decisions. I mean English, no English, French and no English, no French. I'll write a chart here. English, no English, and then French, and no French. This is total. This is also total. There are 15 people and 7 can read French. French 7 and 8 can read English. This is 8. This is 7. This is 8. 3 can, 3 of them can read neither of these 2 languages. No English, no French is 3. This is 5. This is 3. This is 4. So now they're asking the number of people who can read exactly 1 language. Exactly 1 language means if he knows English, he should not know English plus no French, and French plus no English. So no English and French is 4. I'll change the ink here. This is 4. And this is 5. 4 and 5. This is English and no French. 5 people who know English but not French. They know only 1 language. That is 5 here. And now here, people who know French and know English, that is also 1 language. That is 4. Total is 5 plus 4. It is equal to 9. The correct answer is option B. 9. So B is the correct option. So once you understand this method, it becomes like a small game for kids to play. I mean, you just have to draw the vertical columns and the rows, and then you have to fill the numbers. I hope this is clear. How to decide the components of the table? So these components, it's a good question. The components of the table is, you have to be, these 2 would have to be mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive. So what does mutually exclusive means? If the people are, if for example in this case, if people know French and people who don't know French are in 2 different sets, there is no intersection between those sets. And people who know English, if 5 people know English, there are 10 students, and if 5 people know English, then the other 5 will not know English. There is no overlap between these 2. So these 2 items here in the rows and in the columns should be mutually exclusive. There should not be any intersection or any common elements between the items which is in between these 2. How 9 came? Okay. See, they are asking the number of people who can read exactly 1 language. So we need to find out the number of people who know only 1 language. Only 1 language means either he has to know English, but he should not know French. He should not know French. So French he should not know. So no French. English and no French, and French and no English. These are the people that we want, and we have to add these people. So English plus no French is 5. So these people, 5 people know English, but they don't know French. So they know only 1 language. that is English. And now the people who know French and know English, that is 4. So these people know only one language, that is French, and they don't know English. So plus 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. I hope you understand. I mean, you have got this. So if you still have any doubt, please ask. I mean, I'll be always happy to clear your doubts. Panther and Deepthi, is this thing clear? I mean, how to decide the components of this, the table, and then why 9 is the correct answer. Okay. I mean, yeah, things will become clear as you solve more and more questions. I mean, you can also try to solve, making English and French here, but that would be wrong. English and French, and you understood and do not understand. I mean, this would not be a mutually exclusive one. So you have to make it a mutually exclusive. So, okay, I hope I have done justice to your questions. So we'll move to the next question. So take 2 minutes to solve this question. It's time. People who are yet to post your answers, please post. I mean, all of them have got option D. I'm happy. I mean, things are getting more clearer, and I hope CSAT becomes enjoyable. I mean, you can like something. I mean, you can be very good in something only when you like something. If you take maths as a game, which you can improve and do very well, you would do exceptionally well in maths. If you remove that fear and if you start liking the subject, I mean, that is the case with every subject here. So we'll see how to go about this question. In a group of 120 persons, 80 are Indians and the rest are foreigners. For the 70 persons in the group can speak English, the number of Indians who can speak English is 20, 30, 30 or less, and 30 or more. We have two here aspects. One is Indians and then English. So we have Indians, foreigners, English, and who do not speak English. So we have Indians and foreigners. English and no English. Then you have total. There are 120 people. 80 are Indians. 340. 70 in the group can speak English. 70 can speak English. This is 50. 70 50 is 120. And the number of Indians who can speak English is, the number of people who can speak English is, any other data that they've given, 80, 70, that's all. Indians who can speak English, this one. So we have to find out the number of Indians who can speak English. Let's kind of find out the minimum number. So if this has to be minimum, this has to be maximum. All this 40 would be here. If I make this 40, this would be 30. Because 30 plus 40 is 70. The minimum number in this for this block is 30. The Indians who speak English minimum has to be 30 or above 30. So the number would be greater than or equal to 30. So the correct answer is option D. And I'm happy that everyone have got option D. So please take this. I mean, this looks like a game for kids. So consider CSAT like kids game, and You'll surely clear CSAT. If there is any doubt, please ask. Hope this is clear. Okay, we'll move to the next question then. So take 2 minutes to solve this question. Okay, there are 4 responses for option D. So this question, in this question, they're giving that, in a class, 60% of students are from India and 50% of students are girls. And if 30% of the Indian students are girls, then what percentage of foreign students are boys? So we have 2 decisions, points, India and foreigners, and then boys and girls. So Indians and foreigners, and then boys, girls, total. So 60%, everything is in person, so I can take the total is 100. 60% are students from India. India is 60, foreigners only 40. And 50% of the students, and 50% of the students are girls. 50% of the students are girls. Another 50 would be boys. If 30% of the Indian students, so this is how you should be careful. 30% of the Indian students are girls. Indian students are 60. 30% of the Indian students are girls. So 30% of 60 is 6 3 are 18. 18 are girls. Then what percent of foreign students are boys? We'll just fill this thing here. This would be 32. This is 8. And this is 8, 6 is 18. 30% of the Indian students are girls. 18 plus 32 is 5 correct. 32, this is 8. 8 plus 32 is 40. 32 plus 8 is, sorry, this is not 32, this is 42. I think is this number? Yeah. 8, 42, 8, 60, 8 plus 32 is 40, 40 plus 50 is 100, 32 plus 8 is 40. Now they are asking, then what percentage of foreign students are boys? What percent of foreign students, total number of foreign students are 40. And the number of boys is 8. So what percentage of foreign students are boys? So 8 are boys and 40 are total number of foreign students. 8 by 40 into 100. This is the percentage that we need to calculate. 8 ones are 8 5s are 40. 100 by 5, 5 ones are 5 2s are 20%. So the answer is option D. I hope this is clear. If it's clear, I'll move to the next question. We'll move to the next question. So take 2 minutes to solve this question. There are 50 students admitted to a nursery class. Some students can speak only English and some can speak only Hindi. 10 students can speak both English and Hindi. The number of students who can speak English is 21. Then how many students can speak Hindi? How many can speak only Hindi? That is Hindi and only Hindi, and how many can speak only English? So we have students English, Hindi. English and Hindi is there. Two languages are there. So I'll write English. No English. English. No Hindi. We have total. Total is 50 students. Some students can speak only English and some can speak only Hindi. 10 students can speak both English and Hindi. 10 students can speak both English and Hindi. If the number of students who can speak English is 21. English is 21. So this is 29. This is 21. Then how many students can speak Hindi? Some students can speak English, some students can speak only Hindi. And if the number of students who can speak English is 21, and how many students can speak only Hindi? So this would be, if I take no English and no Hindi is 0. Some can speak English and some can speak Hindi. So this would be 29. This would be 39. And this is 11. And this would be 11. 11 plus 10 is 21. 29 plus 0 is 29. 39 plus 11 is. So yeah, they're asking how many students can speak Hindi. Hindi column is 39. And then how many can speak only Hindi? Only Hindi means you should speak Hindi but no English. Hindi but no English is 29. And how many can speak only English? English and no Hindi. English and no Hindi. Only one language is 11. 39, 29 and 11. So answer is option D. I hope this is clear. Everyone has got option D. We'll move, since there is no doubt, we'll move to the next question. Yeah, take 2 minutes to solve this question. Okay, we'll see how to go about this question here. So all the members of a club went to Mumbai and stayed in a hotel. On the first day, 80% went for shopping and 50% went for sightseeing, whereas 10% took rest in the hotel. Which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the above data? First one is 40% members went for shopping as well as sightseeing. 20% members went for only shopping. So we have two things, shopping and sightseeing. So first I'll make shopping and no shopping. Sightseeing and no sightseeing. So the total, let's take the total as everything is in percentages. Let's take it as 100. On the first day, 80% went for shopping. Shopping is 80%. No shopping is 20%. And 50% went for sightseeing. So this is 50% for sightseeing. No sightseeing is 50%. 10% took the rest in the hotel. 10% took the rest, that is no shopping and no sightseeing is 10. So this is 40. This is 40. This is 10. So 40 plus 10 is 50. 40 plus 10 is 50. 40 plus 50 is 80. 10 plus 10 is 20. So now we'll see the statements. 40% went for shopping as well as sightseeing. Shopping and sightseeing is 40. This is correct. 20% went only for shopping. Only for shopping means they have to go to shopping but no sightseeing. Shopping but no sightseeing is 40, not 20. This is wrong. So option A is the correct answer. So two people have got option D. I mean, is it clear why you have what mistake that you have done? If it's not clear, please ask. This was the last problem of this topic. We are at the end of this topic. I hope you've enjoyed this session solving these kinds of questions. So thanks for coming. Tomorrow we'll start a new topic. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Or else we'll end the session here and meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock with a new topic. Method is easier because there is no variables involved. But this method is only when there are only two items. Only shop. I mean, when there is three, you have to draw Venn diagrams. Tomorrow we'll be doing number properties. Okay then. We'll end the session here. Thanks for coming. I hope you've enjoyed and liked the sessions and you are understanding things. And I hope you have improved your CSAT skills. Thanks for coming and have a good night. We'll meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Thank you.